Why do men often appear simple on the surface, yet carry a complexity that might go unnoticed? This intriguing question dives deep into the dynamics of gender perception, communication, and emotional expression. To understand this phenomenon, we have to peel back the layers and explore what lies beneath that seemingly straightforward exterior. At first glance, many women perceive men as being straightforward, practical, and uncomplicated. This perception may stem from the way men often communicate. When asking a man about his feelings or thoughts, responses can be direct and concise. For many women, this brevity can feel like simplicity, but in reality, it often masks a deeper emotional landscape. Men, societal norms dictate, are frequently taught to suppress their emotions or articulate them in less nuanced ways than women. This leads to a communication style that might seem simplistic, but is rooted in a complex web of emotions, fears, and experiences. Think about it. When a woman might elaborate on her day, sharing her feelings, thoughts, and the myriad of details that come with it, a man might respond with a simple "I'm good" or "it was fine." But does that mean he doesn't have deeper feelings about the events of the day? Absolutely not. Instead, it suggests that he may not have been conditioned to share those emotions openly. Many men are raised with the idea that vulnerability is a weakness. This brings us to the concept of emotional intelligence. While men may not express their feelings as openly as women, it doesn't mean they lack emotional depth. In fact, many men experience a wide range of emotions but find it challenging to articulate them. For instance, a man might feel anger, sadness, and frustration about a situation, but will only communicate the surface level, often leading to misunderstandings in relationships. Women, with a generally higher tendency to express their emotions, might misinterpret this as indifference or a lack of depth, when in fact, it's a struggle to communicate complex feelings. Additionally, the way men process emotions can differ significantly from women. Research suggests that men often compartmentalize their feelings, dealing with them one at a time. This can lead to an appearance of simplicity, where the man seems unaffected or indifferent, when he might be grappling with multiple emotions internally. For example, a man may appear calm and collected during a stressful situation, but inside, he might be experiencing anxiety, frustration, and self-doubt, all at once. Moreover, men often face societal pressures that reinforce this simple image. The cultural narrative surrounding masculinity has conditioned many to believe that they must be stoic, independent, and strong. This narrative can create barriers to expressing the full spectrum of human emotions. When a man does share his feelings, it may be in a more understated way, leading to the misconception that he is less complex emotionally. As we dive deeper, we also recognize that men and women often have different ways of seeking support. Women are often more inclined to talk through their problems with friends or family. In contrast, many men may prefer to deal with their issues alone or seek distraction through activities or hobbies. This difference can further contribute to the perception that men are less complicated, as their coping mechanisms may not involve the same level of verbal processing that women typically engage in. Now let's consider the role of relationships in this equation. In romantic partnerships, women may desire emotional intimacy and open communication. When a man doesn't provide this in the way she expects, it can lead to feelings of frustration or confusion. What she might not realize is that he may be trying to connect in his own way, albeit more subtly. A simple gesture like making dinner or helping with chores can be a man's way of showing love and care, even if it's not verbalized. So, how can women bridge this gap of understanding? It starts with open communication and patience. Asking open-ended questions and creating a safe space for men to express their feelings can significantly enhance emotional intimacy. It's essential to remember that just because a man isn't expressing himself in a way that's familiar doesn't mean he lacks depth. Encouraging men to share their thoughts and feelings without judgment can nurture a more profound connection. As we unravel the complexities of men, it becomes clear that the facade of simplicity can often obscure a rich, emotional world waiting to be explored. Understanding this complexity is crucial for fostering healthier relationships. So next time you find yourself assuming a man is simple or uncomplicated, take a moment to consider the layers beneath the surface. There's more to unravel than meets the eye. If you found this exploration insightful, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content that dives into the intricacies of human relationships. Join us as we continue to explore the fascinating dynamics that shape our interactions.